Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 live TV moments that went horribly wrong.
The apology, but said some of the financial costs could have been avoided.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Disastrous dessert.
This is the best bit, that magic moment where will it, won't it?
Not on live television, it's not.
No.
They always say don't work with animals or children on live television, but we'd argue there's a third thing you should be wary of. Food. In this clip from Saturday Kitchen, the chefs are attempting to finish their segment using a pastry that was put together beforehand, only they can't seem to get it out.
Go on, Dave, go on.
No, it's not.
Trust us to do something like this.
Oh, no.
I know.
Stupid.
We could have done sandwiches or something.
Things continue to escalate, and their panic is palpable. Eventually, they do manage to get the treat out, but it looks absolutely dire.
Look at that.
We've had a collapso.
Oh, dear.
Oh, flaming
Generally,
It's one of the longest 2 minutes of television you will ever see.
but what we do on that perfectly formed mound, we surmount with a sprig of mint.
Will you stop laughing in the studio?
Number 9. Get out. This is one of those office routines that you absolutely dread happening. While presenting her self-titled show, Lorraine Kelly is suddenly interrupted.
The loose women panellists have tweeted, sorry about this.
She's not really fazed by the alarm and continues to present the show, thinking it's just a mistake. However, even as she goes into the next segment, the alert continues.
Should we get in?
No, from the building, this is awkward.
Teams of people are running around.
It makes for a terrible television watching experience, and you can't help but think, shouldn't you be leaving, Lorraine?
Oh, listen, they're telling me now that we do actually have to evacuate, would you believe? I'm not quite sure what's going on, guys. I'm really sorry about this.
In the end, she's actually forced to cut the segment short and leave the premises. Number 8. Too early for that. Sean Clifford has said a lot of rude words in shows like Fleabag, so you can forgive her for forgetting which set she was on for this segment.
Oh, we're trending! Are we actually live on TV?
When the actress was invited onto Sunday Brunch, she and the host somehow ended up playing teabag darts. When her attempt to land the dunk failed, she uttered a massive F-bomb.
Ready?
Go on.
The look of instant regret on her face, as well as the apology by Tim Lovejoy, really tell the tale. There's a time and a place, Sean, and morning television certainly isn't it.
They don't even swear on the darts, and they've had a few beers.
Number 7. Goodbye. Dancing on Ice has to be one of the most dangerous celebrity competition shows on telly, but for every bit as dangerous as this one may have been, we can't help but giggle. When actor Todd Carty put his skates on for this performance, he probably wasn't expecting the following to happen. Mid-performance, Todd suddenly took off, and it wasn't by choice. He lost control on the ice and went straight out the stage tunnel. Viewers at home thought he'd made a sudden exit, but no, he was back moments later to wrap up.
For all the things I've done in my lifetime, I think I'm going to be remembered more for that.
Number 6. Making a splash. How do you manage to fall into a pool you're already in? That's a skill unique to journalist Mike Bushell.
This is for me. I'm going to have to jump into the water, actually.
When interviewing the British swimming team during the 2018 Commonwealth Games, Mike thought he'd ease the mood by getting in with the gang. Only he misjudged the depth of the pool and ended up submerging himself, with all the equipment still attached.
James Guy, congratulations. Oh, I didn't see the step. Sorry about that.
The athletes can't help but watch as the interview falls to tatters. While he attempts to get the interview back on track, there's absolutely no hope, as this one has descended into chaos.
Mike is carrying on talking, but we can't hear him because a moment ago Mike fell in the water.
Number 5. Boom. When Holly and Phil used to host This Morning, before all the drama, there was all sorts of mayhem happening on set. Take this moment for instance, when the hosts are talking to the show's dog, Clover. The unthinkable happens.
Oh, what was that?
We're surprised the sound of a bulb exploding didn't drive the dog wild.
Do you know what's lucky? That the only thing that came out of my mouth was, oh my God! Yes.
But perhaps most surprising of all, this isn't the first time this happened while the two were hosting the show.
£1,000 plus a jet set
but we...
Is the This Morning set haunted by a light-popping poltergeist? Who knows? Number 4. We saw that. BBC News presenter Mariam Moshiri had no choice but to apologise after this little blunder was caught on camera. Apparently there's a lot of joking around on the newsroom sets, because when this segment came on air, Moshiri was caught making a rude gesture towards the audience at home.
Live from London, this is BBC News.
The switchboard worker mustn't have seen that she was doing this, or they wanted to get back at her. In her apology to the viewers at home, she stated that she actually wasn't flipping off the viewers, or anyone in particular, apparently. We can't begin to theorise as to what she meant by it then, but let's just try to keep it professional next time, alright? Number 3. Gemma Collins takes a tumble.
The Radio 1 Teen Award for Best TV Show is...
If there's one thing Gemma Collins does, it's make an impression. She's responsible for many memorable moments on British telly, so when she was announced to be working the Radio 1 Teen Awards in Wembley Stadium, we anticipated a new cultural touchstone, and she did not disappoint, though not on purpose. Unaware of the trapdoor on the stage, Gemma Collins suddenly plummeted into the hole, leaving the viewers in the arena and at home utterly stunned. She of course made an instant recovery, but the emotional scars must be far more devastating than the physical ones. Number 2. A pain to sit through. Oscars night 2022. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. It was an incident that incited hordes of onlookers to debate who was in the right. However, they had the benefit of thinking before they spoke.
I also felt there were 3 losers in one fight. He didn't know, being Chris Rock. He didn't want to do what he had to do, being Will Smith. And she did nothing.
Former boy bander Liam Payne, unfortunately, was questioned on scene and babbling in a series of changing accents, seemed to be generally confused about the whole thing.
But I had to leave my chair, I'll be honest with you. It cut me really deep. And I don't get deep about these things, but I'm a big movie fan, I'll be honest with you.
In a failing effort to not take sides, Payne rambled on, famously calling Smith one of the world's best emoters, before dashing off in confusion.
Let's take the beauty out of it. We got to watch the world's best emoter ever speak from the heart.
Liam claims he was inebriated while this was filmed, but he'll probably not live this one down anytime soon. Number 1. How did this happen? What happened here is absolutely anyone's guess. In 2017, after the BBC News intro we're used to seeing, we were met with silence. The camera then cuts to newsreader Hugh Edwards, who sits there in silence looking through his notes until the graphics violently played over and over. The longer it goes on, the funnier it gets, and it went on for 4 whole minutes. When they finally do get things up and running, Hugh acts just like normal, which makes things even funnier.
Tonight at 10, jobs and prosperity must come first in any Brexit deal.
What's the most ridiculous mishap you've seen on live television? Let us know in the comments below.
You agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.